So I just finished watching Captain Marvel, you know, the Marvel movie, and man, do I have a lot to say about it. And I think that the movie was okay. The movie wasn't half bad. To be honest, I really thought that the movie was going to be as terrible as some of the critics were saying. And by critics, I mean men on Twitter crying about a woman being the main character in a movie, in a Marvel movie no less. And them being like, oh, this movie's too woke. Oh, it's too feminist. Oh, I don't want to watch this movie. And then when you watch it, it's basically your typical Marvel movie. In fact, I would say that, like, if she was introduced earlier, it would probably fit in with, like, maybe phase 1 or phase 2 stuff. I don't know how it works. You know, like, Captain America, Steve Rogers, and, like, Iron Man, Tony, you know? But I'd say it's a little bit more interesting because of the, like, her backstory, which I'm not gonna get into. Because, you know, spoilers. And I also liked Nick Fury in the movie. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but I liked him in the movie as well. And then the other characters in the movie like kind of flesh out the backstory, which I kind of thought was very cool. And I think I'm going to start right here and start the spoilers. But before then, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Okay, maybe like a 7.5. I thought it was decent. Now to the spoilers. If you don't know, in this movie, we get introduced to the idea of Skrulls, which are basically like shapeshifters. And we find out that Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, was actually a human who gained energy from a ship blast. She was then kidnapped and was told that she was raised to be like a Kree, and that Krees hate Skrulls, and so Skrulls need to be exterminated. And I thought that aspect was like, at least to me, I didn't know that like, oh, the Skrulls aren't really bad guys. Which now when you think about it, in like today's politics, you know, being brainwashed to thinking that one group of people are actually the bad guys when really you're the bad guy overall. I wonder where I get that from. And then the idea that the movie is set in like the 80s and like in the Avengers is like 2010, so the Skrulls have been there for a really long time, probably, is insane to think about. And I wonder what they're going to be using. I wonder which side Captain Marvel is going to be in the upcoming movies. So yeah, I just want to say that, yet again, the movie is a 7.5, but I really enjoyed it, so yeah.